to buy Canelo versus Golovkin at $16.95. Press box office on your Sky remote or visit BoxNation.com.
Neither one of the guys can take it away from that, because Canelo was 19, 20 years old, and he was 147 pounds in then, and Golovkin is not an abusive guy. In the gym he works and he allows guys to work so that everybody gets work. They were both preparing for a fight. I forget which fight Golovkin was preparing for, but it's not about beating each other up. It's about helping each other.
Last for me, I mean, the fact that this is his first fight in Vegas, I mean, kind of he's dealt with bright lights and everything before, but how is he dealing with the whole, Vegas scene and all the, attention he's getting for this fight?
He's dealing with it fine. I don't think he recognizes yet, maybe after the fight he will, the significance of this or the importance of this fight in the fight capital of the world, because Vegas is. All the big fights are here. Even though we fought in New York a lot of times, this is where the biggest fights happen, and I don't think he will recognize that until after the fight. But I'm very aware of that. I'm aware of the situation. I'm aware of the significance of it.
Thank you.
This is Ak from SiriusXM. I'm here with Abel Sanchez. Now, it seems like he's a little overwhelmed in regard to his, on the outer layer. He usually smiles, he's usually happy, interacts a little bit more with the crowd and the media. Seems like the event is getting to him a little bit. Maybe he's a little annoyed with all the cameras and the people.
I've never seen him more relaxed. He was joking up there with all the journalists up there. He understands that it's a very important fight. He understands that Canelo's a very good fighter. The media attention is a little bit more, but he's not annoyed. He's actually in a better mood than I've seen him in a long, long time. I think that he sees the importance of this fight.
Why are you so comfortable? I mean, obviously, you're supposed to say the other fight is a tough fight, this is a tough fight, but you seem like not worried at all. What is it about Canelo that you feel like that Gennady's going to have an easy time?
It's not about Canelo. I have the better horse. I have a guy that's going to go in and control the fight like he always does. I have a guy that hits a heck of a lot harder than Canelo. I have a guy that has had 350 amateur fights. He's a 4-time amateur champion. Was a silver medalist in the Olympics. He hasn't seen a situation that he's not, that this is going to be different from.
Does anything worry about you? Worry you about Canelo?
Of course. He's got great hand speed. He's got great combinations. Very good head movement. And he's got a good team. He's got a good team in the corner that's going to be able to change tactics in the middle of the fight, like we're going to have to also. But until the fight starts, we don't know how the two styles are gonna mesh, and if they mesh well, then we're gonna have an explosive fight.
And last question: you've been being around the sport so long, where would you rate Triple G in all-time middleweights?
I think that this fight will define both careers. I think that this fight, I can tell you that I think he's #1 or #2 behind Ray Robinson, but I think that all of us can agree that Ray Robinson is the #1, okay? But I think that this fight, how the guy wins, whether it's Canelo or Golovkin, will define the career, will define where we place them.
If he wins big, then what?
Then I think he's going to be at least in the top 3 or 4 after Robinson.
Thank you.
Now, Golovkin is age 35. You guys have been calling for the Canelo fight for some time. How did you keep him focused during that, like all of 2016, where you couldn't get that actual fight with Canelo up until now?
Actually, we haven't been calling for the Canelo fight. We've been calling for a significant fight. Eubanks, the 4th title with Saunders. Canelo was one of them. Obviously, Chavez, we had a chance to fight at one time. It's been very frustrating for him. We've been keeping him busy. It's been frustrating because people just talk, as Eubanks did, and put himself out of a contract. Same thing with Saunders. So when that happens, it's frustrating for a fighter to prepare mentally for a fight. Physically, they all prepare very well, but mentally, you got to have that challenge, and the challenge is a big name, and this is the challenge.
Now, I was at the fight with Daniel Jacobs and Golovkin. A lot of fans are comparing the two, but I've seen some interviews with you. You don't think there's any comparison to what Jacobs does versus Canelo. So what's the differences between these two fights, Daniel Jacobs and Canelo?
First of all, Daniel Jacobs is, in my opinion, the 2nd best middleweight in the world. Canelo hasn't fought as a middleweight in the middleweight division against a middleweight, elite middleweight. We'll see how he does on the 16th to compare him. But Daniel Jacobs is 6'1". By the time he got in the ring, is 180 plus. Canelo is 5'8", 5'8.5", and he's not the talented fighter that Daniel Jacobs is, in my opinion. I think that if if we'd have reversed the roles of the last two fights, had Jacobs fight Canelo, Jacobs beats Canelo, and Golovkin, I know you guys think knocks out Chavez the way that Chavez was that night. Maybe not at a heavier weight, but at 164, he's a depleted fighter, and this guy couldn't do nothing with him. So, to me, Jacobs was a tougher fight.
To buy Canelo versus Golovkin at $16.95, press box office on your Sky remote or visit BoxNation.com.